Okay. We're going to start the interview now. So, why did you choose to go to UCSB?
UCSB was the campus that totally sold me on the big picture. It was the whole package. It was the community, it was the faculty, it was the administrators, it was the location, it was just everything.
It really is a good academic school. We're one of the top research institutions in the nation. I noticed how beautiful it was.
You had the mountains on one side and the oceans on the next side.
If you don't have a bike and you're coming here, get a bike.
The first thing that I noticed was how relaxed everybody was. People were walking around in, sandals, shorts, t-shirts, not trying to dress up and go to class.
There's usually always something going on.
Be the best. Where you are.
I was the first child to go directly from high school to a four-year university, and that hit my family as a shock.
I wanted the experience of getting away from home and being independent.
It's a fun transition because it's like, wow, I'm 18, I'm on my own.
I was introduced to the black community, and I was a senior in high school, and they were just so genuinely warm, and I felt like they're a small percentage on this campus, yet they're reaching out to me as a high school student.
There's not a whole lot of black people on this campus, but the few that are here, we're really tight, like cliques.
You see a black person, you're going to wave no matter what, just because they're black here.
STEP was a wonderful program for freshmen.
STEP transitioned from high school to college, 2 weeks during the summer.
But STEP, it was just really good. You come, you stay in the dorms, you get a roommate for 2 weeks. It's awesome.
I would suggest that if you're an incoming freshman, you live on campus for your first year because you get acclimated with the university. You make a lot of friends from your hall. Also because you have good access to everything that campus has to offer for an incoming student since you're actually living on campus.
I happened to stay on the African American Interest Hall, which was another big resource to me.
Living in the hall was nice because I could go to these classes, and yeah, I was the only black person in these classes, but I could go home and I felt like I was at home.
Where they have failed, you will succeed.
My major is computer science.
I am an English major.
I major in biopsychology.
My major is Japanese.
I enjoy Black studies the most. My major is music.
I did sociology.
Global studies major.
That I found out that it was possible that I can, in fact, create my own major.
There's a gambit of majors that you can choose from.
The classes are just awesome. I mean, we don't have big classes at all.
You get that personal connection with professors because UCSB is not a really big university.
I've had a great experience with faculty members, just being able to always feel comfortable to go to them in their office hours. Even the TAs have been great here.
The people are so warm and so genuinely compassionate about your studies.
I've been blessed to have personal relationships with the vice chancellor, the dean of students, the chancellor. My professors will remember my name.
A lot of the professors here actually helped create things like the internet. We have people here from all over the country, all over the world actually working on stuff like the blue laser, hard drives that'll fit on a pin of a needle and stuff like that. We're going to have all that here. And we have Nobel laureates, physics, and all kinds of stuff here. So it's a real prestigious school. That's one of the reasons why I chose to go here.
You learn so much about yourself and others and your interaction with people.
Remember that you're here for academics first. That's the bottom line.
You can find your different niche as far as when you are trying to find out more about yourself as far as your race. They offer different programs in that area.
My freshman years, I got involved in organizations such like NAACP.
BSU puts on a lot of different things also. They do barbecues. And so it's really kind of just a place to come back to and a place to get your centralized information from.
The score is focused on bringing cultural diversity and raising the issues that are surrounding race.
Conke is a women's support group on this campus, and it's just basically a place where women can come together, African American women.
BPRO, Black Pioneers Renaissance Organization, is designed to be the African American male support group on campus.
We're the platform for the voice of the black men on this campus to be heard.
Gospel choir is one of the key elements to my life. I love gospel choir.
The Education Abroad program at UC Santa Barbara, I think provided me with a wonderful opportunity to see a different culture.
I actually went to China this past summer, and I'm learning Mandarin, ni hao ma. And it's just a wonderful experience, just like meeting other people.
I've seen so many different artists from Africa, from my country, from different areas of the world.
You could have been anywhere in the world. You're here with me. I appreciate that. Let's rock.
They have great programs at the rec center because you can sign up for intramural leagues. They have like soccer. They have like volleyball, basketball, co-ed basketball, different things like that. So it's always something to do at the rec center.
It keeps you active. It keeps your mind clear, stress-free.
Being in a basketball team is just great. The basketball team is like, for me, it's like a family. I've been to a lot of gyms and arenas all over the U.S. and honestly, when the Thunderdome is packed, there's no other place I would rather playing. I mean, it's energy. I think we have the wildest and craziest fan.
I think Isla Vista is a really nice town for college students. Try to make sure that we have everything there. There are laundromats, there are fast food restaurants, big franchise, personal mom and pop shops. There are little stores, coffee shops, bookstores.
IB is really close to everything and everybody. It's great because your friends are usually down the street.
I found out that the parties happen on students' own time.
And it doesn't have to be a crazy wild party. It can be a nice get-together, you know.
There's Greek parties here at the university, and so that's something, always fun to do.
The social aspect of the fraternity is wonderful. On this campus, there's Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
It's a yard show we put on every single year in May. It's put on by all the Black Greek organizations on this campus. It's really fun.
Within the Black Greeks, we all have similar outlooks, what we want to do for our community, and in a sense that builds a closer bond.
It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun, and it's very rewarding.
I know you're out there. I can feel you. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change.
Going off to college has been one of the most emotional, spiritually challenging, physically challenging experiences, but in its entirety, it's been one of my best experiences.
High schoolers coming to UCSB, it's going to be a whole new world. Santa Barbara is like no other place I've ever seen.
Once you take the time to see what Santa Barbara can truly offer you and the various resources that we do have here, it really makes your transition a lot easier.
I do believe that the friendships that you make your freshman year will last a lifetime.
I can look back and say, these were the 4 years of my life that I'm going to most remember.
UC Santa Barbara is my home. It's a place that I will come back to.
If you come here, you're not going to be disappointed. It's a good choice, definitely.
That's been my college experience, and I wouldn't trade for it anything, so.
Okay, sounds good.
Why do I worry myself when I know that you're going to make a way? You've done it so many times before. I know that you'll do it again. Oh, why do I worry myself when I know that you're going to make a way? Oh, why do I
when I know that you're going